Y'all back in the house. Hey, right now y'all watching Shaun Rocks the City. I'm the host of this show, Shaun May. This is my boy Charles right here.
Linnell Charles.
Absolutely. That's right. Every Saturday at 3:30, channel 67.
That's right.
Shaun Rocks the City comes on. Manhattan, channel 34. You got Verizon, channel 42. Channel 82. Oh my God, there's a lot. And if you want to find out any more information, dial my number, 917-496-5122. Use the number, give me a call. Don't use the number for the lottery. I already tried that, and I didn't win. But hey, check this out, y'all. Today, what we about to talk about today is Mr. Michael Jackson himself. That's right. There's so many different things that they're saying about Michael Jackson in the courthouse, about Con Murray, this, all this stuff. I want you guys to know, I'm talking to the believer and the non-believers. Listen, look at that autopsy photo. Look at that autopsy photo. And I want you guys to tell me, what did they do with Michael Jackson's navel? Would you think they cut it off? You think they actually cut his navel off? No, they're not gonna do that. So guess what? That photo is fake. It's a fake photo, and you guys know that. Look at the hands at Michael Jackson when he's performing and everything. And look at the hands of Michael Jackson in that photo. Look at how short he is. As a matter of fact, that helicopter, when they showed the body moving in the helicopter and all that other stuff like that, that body that they was bringing out of the helicopter, it was too short to be Michael Jackson. Then on top of that, they took the body that they claimed that was Michael Jackson. They took that body, okay, at a different area, and the body was longer. Wow. So come on, let's try to do the math our own self, okay?
Yeah.
And the thing what I'm talking about the Michael Jackson, about that navel being not there, because keep on searching your YouTube channels, because it shows about how this guy had actually made a fake giant monster, and everybody was believing that it was real. And they made it out of clay. They made that out of that. They got the money to do that. Whenever you got money, there's nothing that you can't do. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Okay? Now, a lot of us say, oh, well, why would Michael Jackson do certain things like this? Listen, Michael Jackson maps everything out that he does in his life. He's not gonna let himself just go drop dead like that. No. Right. Let me ask yourself a question. What are you going to do if you find out there's a lot of people that wants to kill you? You're gonna duck. You're gonna hide. You're not just gonna stand there.
Well, Machiavelli.
Would you do that? If somebody was sitting there trying to kill you, are you gonna have yourself sitting there so they can go ahead and do it?
No question.
No. Hey,
Machiavelli,
he did it. He sure did it. He faked his death, and he got away with it.
Exactly. We're not talking about Tupac Shakur, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Now,
the biggest icon in music history.
The biggest icon in music history. Michael Jackson is the man himself. There's so many celebrities coming forth and talking and saying so much stuff about this, that, and other. Right. I watched the Conrad Murray trial. I watched it. I was looking at it. I checked it out and stuff. And to the people that see it with their eyes, they say, wow, Michael Jackson is dead. But if you listen to everything closely, listen to it, you would say, wait a minute, there's something fishy about it.
Right.
Why are you going to sit there and have toy elephants and all kind of toy taxi cabs and all kind of stuff up there on the judge's desk? You ain't going to have that like that. No.
Because at the end of the day, that has nothing that implements nothing that has to do with the fact that he has passed away.
That's right.
So we're going to bring monkeys and giraffes and all that into court and trial, but it doesn't bring any recollection. There's nothing consistent. There's no structure behind it. At the end of the day, one of the biggest stars in history has passed away, and there'll never be anyone ever like him. You know what I mean? We put Chris Brown on a pedestal as far as Michael, but Chris Brown is on that level, but he won't be able to do what Michael did.
He won't be able to do what Michael Jackson did.
Nobody.
Now let me tell you something. Michael Jackson has the money to build and make another him. That's how much money he has.
Wow.
A lot of people say, "Oh, Michael Jackson broke. Michael Jackson." How is that man gonna go broke with all kind of stuff that he got going on?
He was the first brother to go black and white.
And another thing, let me tell you like this. Yeah. Listen to this part here. When Michael Jackson did that recording when he was so-called laying down there with Conrad Murray was so-called giving him the folder, the stuff inside him and stuff like that. Michael Jackson stated that he wanted to open up a children's hospital. That takes money. That's not no little cotton candy money. That takes so much money. So you can't say Michael Jackson was broke. No. Okay. Now, there's certain things that look, another thing. P. Diddy, when he started losing his money, what he did, he had to start faking things. And you know what he faked it? He started changing his name so that way he don't have to owe those other kind of people. Okay, but I'm trying to show you, I'm just trying to say that Michael Jackson knows what he's doing. He is a smart man. He thinks of things constantly, way ahead of time. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So one thing I try to tell you is, I believe Michael Jackson is alive. Okay, and they put different.
That's a heavy.
Yeah, they put different stuff on his death certificate. That's not even his real name. And a lot of people probably saying this up. Oh, but wait a minute, they got this photo, they got this, they got that, they got this, they got that, and the other. Right. When Michael Jackson finally go on ahead and bring himself back out, so you guys can see, you're gonna see that it is and it was the greatest show on history. You will be able to see it. Because I'm telling you, the stuff that I heard, and I deal with TV, I deal with movies, I deal with so much stuff, and stuff is leaking out.
Yeah.
And there's so much stuff about the hoax. Oh my gosh, if you just pay close attention and look at it and listen to what it's saying, you would say, you would scratch your head and say, wait a minute, Michael Jackson is alive. He is alive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's something a lot of people don't believe because of the simple fact of some of their evidence. They're looking at what the media is putting out there. But I'm here to tell you, the media, they are liars. They really actually tell lies. It's really funny, how people would take a little information here and a little information there and try to convince you, that he's dead. That's right. There's so many people that wanted him dead. Mafia people that had trillions of dollars was actually going to try to pay to be able to get him taken out. So guess what? He did exactly what Elvis did. Why was Michael Jackson asking the Presley girl, Elvis's daughter, so much stuff about how he faked his death and all that kind of stuff? Michael Jackson did the same exact thing, and Michael Jackson said they did their stuff, but they didn't do it. Do what? Come back. Michael Jackson coming back. He coming back. To the non-believers and to the believers, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
That's very, very heavy.
That Michael Jackson. Let me tell you something. I have a family member that is a photographer, and it was dealing with Lionel Richie, taking photos, building and stuff like that. I have so many different relatives that is in the industry. Jasmine Guy, a lot of people like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of stuff that leaks out. Okay, and you probably say, wait a minute, the mother was on Oprah crying and this, that, and the other. You gotta understand that the Jacksons, they are entertainers. They are entertainers. It is in their blood. Joe Jackson put it in them. You think if Joe Jackson sit up there, okay, and whipped his kids and did all that stuff to the kids, he had some kind of toughness with the wife too. You know what I'm saying? One thing, Joe Jackson's about the money. When they say Michael Jackson passed, what did he say? Of course I'm sad. The greatest entertainer had died. Yeah, the entertainer died, not his son. Get what I'm saying? It's two different things, not his son. But hey, check this out. I have Charles here, and he's a singer. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do a special tribute out there to all the Michael Jackson believers, okay? And also the non-believers, the ones that think he's dead but he's not.
Oh, yeah.
The song that he's about to sing is one of Michael Jackson's songs. And pardon me, because I am going to go ahead and do the beatbox and make some music with it to go along with his singing. You ready? Absolutely. What's the name of the song you're going to do?
First and foremost, the song is called I Can't Help It. I do record this from his first and second album. It's classic material. We're going to do a little something like this. Hit it. Look. Looking in my mirror, caught me by surprise. I can't help but love you. It's getting better all the time, yeah, yeah, yeah. Helpless like a baby, sensual disguise. I can't possess you. It's getting better all the time. I can't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it even if I could. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it now. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it even if I could. Couldn't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it no. Shaun is on the revive. The neutral's gonna rise. This is all the head now. Gonna show you how to rock now. Dedicated to my goal, yeah. Nobody could freak his style. The industry is the now. The best of you ever hear. Come down, you follow me now, Shaun rocks the city, I'm a real child. And this is dedicated to my boobies on only dog, yeah.
That's what's up, y'all. What's the name of that song again?
The song is called I Can't Help It.
Can't Help It from Mr. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, we got love for you, man. Just in case
God bless you.
if you end up running across this video for some reason.
Yeah.
I would like to say you have your reasons on what you have done. Why you had faked your death. You have your reasons. You are a smart man. You know why you did what you did.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to say to you, as a TV host,
Oh, yeah.
that I don't blame you. I do not blame you for what you have done. You are a human being first. You are a man. You are a human being. I love your music. I love your work. I love how you do stuff. But you have a personal life that a lot of people didn't want to respect.
Oh, yeah.
They was just trying to do everything to try to be able to take you down. But I like to say to you, I am your fan. I got love for you.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up listening to your music.
Oh.
And I mean, there's so many people that is doing entertainment music now because of you.
We're all doing it,
Mr. Michael. That's right. All of us doing it.
Pop music, hip hop music, everything.
That's right. A lot of young guys wouldn't even have their foot in the door if it wasn't for you, Mr. Michael Jackson. And I say that. To the non-believers, they're probably saying, oh, this guy is just talking to a camera, this, that, and the other. Oh, this, that, and the other. Listen, I'm talking to the non-believers. I'm talking to the believers.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if someone paid you millions of dollars to keep your mouth shut, they said they're going to pay for your children to go to college. They're going to give you money. From this day forward, your life is going to be better. If you just keep your mouth shut and don't say nothing about Mr. Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
About him faking his death.
What would you do?
You got to think about that.
What would you do?
I know for one thing,
money can change your life.
Money will change your life.
But it's important to know that you have to allow the money to change you for the best reasons. Don't allow money to change you for the worst reasons.
Right. Now, one thing, we all know that Las Vegas and Los Angeles is a payoff city. I mean, look at Mr. Tupac. The lady said, oh, we just watched Tupac go taking off in the helicopter. That's what she said. You go look on the YouTube pages, keep looking. She said, we watched Mr. Tupac go on the helicopter What she got to lie about? She was a bystander just walking by. There was no hoax going on about that Tupac stuff yet. She walked up, she seen them take Tupac's body and put in a helicopter and take him off. Now they're trying to say they took him off in an ambulance. Hey, that's how stuff go, you know? When you got money, you can do certain things. Okay, a lot of people that don't got money, they can't understand that. Yes, you can fake your death if you got a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can. And Michael Jackson, there's so many impersonators. Matter of fact, go back to that, the first, when they was bringing Michael Jackson out in the ambulance, when they said he died. Slow the camera down, and you will see another Michael Jackson in the crack of the fence, in the back of the yard. Impersonator. You don't know which one is Michael Jackson. He got so many people. Michael Jackson was still on stage, and they sit there and brought impersonators out. I personally, me, Shaun May, right here talking to you, I personally see a Michael Jackson impersonator. And everybody thought it was Michael Jackson. There's something on YouTube that he was in New York City, staying at the 50th and Madison. That's in New York, near Times Square. He was staying in the Palace Hotel. And there was a white Jeep, turtle Jeep. Oh, it was awesome. It was beautiful. I talked about this before in the other video, that Michael Jackson was there in. He had a impersonator get inside of the Jeep and drive while he was in the other Jeep going down the street. So let me tell you something. And that guy looked so just like Michael Jackson. Oh yeah. When you got money, you could do surgery. If I had money, I could do surgery and I could look like him. You don't even know if he's Shaun or not. No, but listen, hey, let me tell you something.
You look like him?
Yeah, money buys stuff. Especially, Michael Jackson had a lot of rich friends. Michael Jackson had so much stuff going on.
Elizabeth Taylor.
He has so many people.
God,
and Michael Jackson touched so many people that he would go and say to people, look here, you know, I'm in trouble. I need help. You know, can you help me? And those people, they looked at Michael Jackson. He did so much stuff for them. Hey, they're going ahead and say, okay, Michael Jackson, go on ahead. If you have to go on ahead and fake your death, go on ahead. There's so much stuff that I wish that I could put into this show right here. There's definitely going to be more videos that I'm going to be talking about. But this stuff that I seen, Michael Jackson, how did it go? Like, if somebody did pass away, right, your hands don't shrink. You don't get short. You know what I'm saying? On the gurney, it didn't even show his legs evenly, and he's tall. I see Michael Jackson in person. You know what I'm saying? His legs would be hanging off the gurney. So stop trying to say, oh, that was him. No, this, that, and the other. And also, when he was coming off the helicopter, they had the thing tied in a knot. Come on, you don't do that. You don't tie the thing to the top of where his head is at inside of a knot. Nah, it's supposed to be professional stuff. It's supposed to be professional stuff the way how they do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, to the non-believers, I know what you're thinking. Ah, we seen the body. We seen this, we seen that, but how you know that that is really the body? How do you know that that is really the body? What proof? Now I'm gonna tell you something right now. James Brown, big old singer, rest in peace. You know why we can say rest in peace to James Brown? Because they showed the body. Okay? They showed the body. Biggie Smalls. They showed the body. Big time celebrities like that, you have to show the body. Now, Michael Jackson, the biggest king of pop, nobody can touch him. Whenever you say Michael Jackson, it's like, okay, there's only one Michael Jackson. There's only one of him. Okay? And his funeral, you mean to tell me they're not going to show the body? Are you serious? You ask yourself the question, you serious? Nah, that don't make no sense.
That's
supposed to show the body. And look at all the information that they have on the funeral and all that stuff. Look at your YouTube channels about how it showed the funeral, the seats, the fronts, and all of that, and then it shows the camera on top. Where's that building? They said, put it like this. Say we're doing Shaun Rasta City Show right now. We're sitting here. You see the red door. You see what's going on over here. The camera's on us. Now, you don't see no light right there coming out. You don't see no light like right here. You don't see no light coming out on us. Now, a helicopter could ride on top of us. And why would you see a light? Because it's two different places. Something's wrong. So basically, I say that to say that at the Michael Jackson funeral, They showed the cheers, they showed the picture and stuff on one video of the news, how they show it. And then there was another video of a helicopter videotaping from up high, getting footage of the same funeral that they said was Michael Jackson. And it was building, and there was different trees there. Come on, do the math your own self. Do the math your own self.
This man is intense.
Hey, let me tell you
something
something
about this conversation.
Hey, listen to me. One thing, because a lot of people, they talk about it, but they're ignoring this stuff. Yeah. When is somebody really actually going to come out that is really big time and important to say, hey, I mean, one dude came out, I think it was one of Michael Jackson's lawyers or something like that. He said that ambulance photo, he said that is fake. He said that is fake. He's a dude that got a lot of importance of himself. He's like a lawyer. He's a big time dude. Okay. And he said that Michael Jackson photo of the ambulance is fake. It's false. Point blank, it's fake. There's certain investigators that's investigating the pictures and all that other stuff about when the photo was taken. Come on, how you gonna have so many different dates of the autopsy photo? Yeah, that's it. They got 2 different times and stuff, and they can't even say in the court when the pictures were taken and stuff like that. Right. It's false. There's just too many different evidence against Michael Jackson actually really being dead. There's too many evidence that he's alive. I mean, I see it loud and clear. Now, one thing about me, I am a researcher. I research. I just don't play that. It takes a lot to convince me. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to convince me. If you tell me that there is certain ingredients in the food, I'm going to dissect every last piece because, hey, look, I don't want you telling no stories about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you telling no stories to me. You know what I'm saying? About stuff. Now, Michael Jackson, a lot of celebrities came forward and spoke to him. They spoke about him, saying how he maps his life out, how he thinks real strong before he do things. He just don't make a move. All his stuff got to be planned out because he's so much of a big celebrity. He can't just go step outside. Now, when he was in the 50th, he was at Palace Hotel, 50th and Madison Hotel. There was so many different things that had to be done because he's a celebrity. He's big time. There's so many things he had to do. When they went to go and get his food, they had to send a different unmarked car. They didn't use their car. There were so many different things they had to do. They had to make sure they come outside so many times and count how many people was there, how many people was standing around, so that way they can make a nice clean exit going straight to his Jeep and stuff like that. Now, Michael Jackson says a lot of stuff in different videos back when, and it leads up to this day. And all the different evidence is shown. It's shown so much stuff. Different evidence here, different evidence there. And it goes to show you that if you pay close attention, and don't just look at one video. And yeah, people say, oh, YouTube, a lot of people put a bunch of stuff up on YouTube. Well, how you know truth? Take a look, take your time, and look at some of the stuff. And you'll say to yourself, wow, wait a minute. This right here doesn't add up with that. Now I'm going to take you all the way back in the time when they was backing him out of the garage. Everybody can see that when they was backing him up when they first say he died. So many different camera angles of the same day and everything looks different. Come on. It's just basic information, common sense. To show you and tell you that, yes, he is alive. Now, just because the media say something, that doesn't mean that it's true. So many media people said so many different things about different stuff. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it was false. And a lot of those different people, they had to end up going to court for that because there's so much different information that it was just a lie. You guys keep on doing your research. To the believers, hey, boom, put some that right there for you. Because I'm a believer. And like I said, it takes a lot to convince me. But the evidence that's going on, that I see, and what's going on around, and it's simple common sense. 2 + 2 is 4. You can't try to add any other numbers or alphabet letters. No, it's just point blank. You see it with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying? You see it. There's going to be a whole lot of different stuff that I'm going to be talking about Michael Jackson. To the non-believers, I hear you. You're like, oh, come on. Oh, Shaun, will you let it go? Let them rest in peace. Let them this and that and the other. There's so many people saying so much stuff, the non-believers.
Right. But there's nothing wrong with challenging and getting facts for yourself.
Right. That's why I say, go and do the research and look at the stuff for yourself. Don't just look at a couple of videos. Don't look at just a couple of this, a couple of that. No, it's not true. No. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
What you do is you, yourself, that you listen to me right now, take your time to look at a lot of different evidence, a lot of stuff. Look at a lot of stuff. Okay? And figure out the reason why he would do something. You probably say, oh, wait a minute, he won't do that to his kids, this, that, and the other. Look, you have to do whatever you got to do to stay alive. So you will see your kids. So you will be able to have a life. Life is very important. You sit there and be like, he won't do that. How you know that his kids don't know? How you know his family don't know? They probably know all that stuff and they have to do that for his life. L-I-F-E. What would you do? I'm ending this off right now. I'm Shaun Mader, host of this show, because I have to go on ahead and do some other stuff, some other research. This was Charles, the one that sung that song.
Nell Charles.
That's right.
If you want to see more of the show, hear my voice singing, hit him up on his email. What's your email, brother?
That's right. Shaun Rocks the City at yahoo.com. ShaunRockScity1
And don't forget, I'm Linnell Charles. Once again, my name is Linnell Charles. My phone number is 718-649-5879. Once again, my phone number is 718-649-5879. So if you want to hit me up for the showcases, anything what have you, I have a CD. Industry, how you doing? Hello. I'll end it by saying this. We had fun on Shaun Rocks the City. We had fun talking to you about this segment. My name is Linnell Charles. This is what we do on the regular. Here at Shaun Rocks the City. Linnell Charles, we're making you the pity. For competition that's witty. Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, and the Diddy. I told you right now we're getting ready. Worldwide, we're doing everybody.
That's what I'm talking about. I hear that. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm Shaun Mader, host of this show. I'm going to end this tape off by saying, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do?
To have to save your life. Okay? And you had the means and the money and everything to do to save your life. What would you do to save your life? Ask yourself that question. Okay?